Megan Werner, a man out of time. Curtis at fingertechrobotics.com, your homeboy Bones, Ellis. Military person, like a lifer in the human sense of kind of veterans in command. The other figure you are seeing is the tallest Tau you have seen yet, nearly Damien's height. Very thin, very pale in the skin color compared to the others you have seen.
Okay.
They are also wearing your guess would be like a flight uniform equivalent. It has a breastplate, it has shoulder pads, but other than that, it seems to be fatigues. Your guess is this is probably aircast.
Yeah.
As compared to
Space
the rest.
person.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%. Raised in space, just seems to be kind of the lighter, more waifish variety of person you have seen yourselves when you see lifers who've never really hit full gravity.
Yep.
The watercast diplomat steps around to the other side of the display, putting himself opposite you both and the other two Tau. There are no seats in this room. It's clearly a holding area designed for discussion over the central display. This Tau has a Y-shaped slit in between their eyes, and they look at all of you and say, I am Porvray Cassandra. I'm excited that you are all here to speak with the Ethereal. It is a great honor.
du planer om det,
so
Erik?
few Tau and almost no Guavesa in the Empire, but today is your day. I want to make sure that you are able to engage with this appropriately, that you understand the ceremonial aspects involved, and that we can meet your needs in meeting with your Ethereal. What questions do you have before we begin? Please raise your hand if you have a question. The Tau do not raise their hands.
All right.
Damien will raise his hand.
Yes.
Where did you all come from?
That's not the kind of question I'm hoping you'll ask right now. The Ethereal will happily answer any questions you have about Tau history. Are there any questions you have about the ceremony and meeting with the Ethereal?
What is the ceremony?
Excellent. You're going to be brought in. You'll get a chance to speak with the Ethereal. All other attendees will be present in the room while that happens for the sake of efficiency and to make sure that our Ethereal's time is being used very, very well. When you speak to the Ethereal, please use the honorific on-o, A-U-N'-O, but pronounced on-o, on top of the name Artemis. Calling the Ethereal Artemis would be highly offensive because that does not respect the rank of our on-o. On-o refers to both the ethereal caste as well as O, meaning commander, the highest rank one can achieve within that caste. You can ask the questions that you please. You must accept the answers that you are given. Follow-up questions are fine, but you cannot repeat the exact same question if you aren't happy with an answer, because the answer you've been given is the one granted to you by the Tauva.
Has the hand comes up again.
Please.
Has anyone ever left a conversation with On-O Artemis unsatisfied?
Well, that would be impossible, because if they were unsatisfied, ultimately it was for their own benefit, so they would leave better off than when they came.
Damien, like, side-eyeing to Morgan.
Oh, great. Yeah. It's
Just,
I understand Guavesa can find this challenging. I can see you looking at each other meaningfully. Now, you're used to a different style of leadership. Your leaders are flawed, often focused on their own needs, and rarely moving towards the same goal. Your former emperor was so abstract that people could justify anything in his name, clearly in their own interests or often in no one's. And that's why we have an ethereal caste, because they dedicate their entire lives to effective leadership, sacrificing personal lives, sacrificing family, stepping above all of that, and leaving all of that connection behind so that they can lead us most effectively. Whatever the ethereal tells you is for your own good.
hand up again. He can't help it.
Yes?
How did this ethereal get to be so wise and smart?
That's an excellent question. Unfortunately, I'm not part of the ethereal training because I'm from the water caste, so I can't answer that question for you, but maybe if you're lucky, Anno Artemis will.
If you're...
Raise your hand, please.
And Damien will raise his hand.
I just want you to get used to this for the ethereal. Please, go ahead.
If you're moved from a water caste to...
Oh, that's impossible. We belong where we belong. I was born into the water caste. I will spend my life in the water caste. I will expand the work of the water caste, and I will die as a celebrated member of the water caste.
I don't think I have any more questions for you.
You should have raised your hand. But it's okay. This wasn't a question.
Morgan will raise her hand.
Oh, yes.
there any particular topics that are off limits or too insulting to ask? Oh no, Artemis.
Unless you are consciously attempting to insult the Tau Empire or the Ethereal or the Talva, I don't think there's anything that could be offensive. And if you were to do that, you would be ejected, but it would really just be a sign of your ignorance, and we would help educate you over time.
Morgan gives a nod silently.
Is that your only question?
Yes.
Excellent. When we enter the Ethereal's quarters, I will gesture to each of you when it is a time to step forwards. When you do step forwards, it will be the same questioning format that you have here. If you raise your hand, then Ono Artemis can select you to ask your question. When I gesture for you to step back, please do so.
Okay.
Wonderful. Let's move forwards. Follow with me. I've just got signed that the Ono is ready.
Fuck.
You turn and follow this Watercast diplomat out of this room and into what seem like personal quarters. It seems very small. There are couches spread around. There is a bed in the corner. There is the Tau equivalent of a bonsai tree. Instead of leaves, it's got small bubbles that seem to be growing attached to it. Perhaps they're fruit, perhaps they're something else. A bright blue color. And the Ono, who you have not seen before, but is a human-scaled, gently muscled, almost looking like a monk compared to the other Tau. There is a breastplate in place, but otherwise it's just a purple diaphanous style robe that is hanging down, covering their body, leaving a combination of military meets religious significance. The Ono also, when you take them in, there is a physical difference between them and all of the other Tau. They have a red diamond between their eyes. The Ono is currently shaving off the edges of some of these blue bubbles on this tree as though pruning it, clearly deep in thought. You are brought in and you end up standing in front of the door to this room. There is a small gap and there are 3 glowing squares on the floor. The Aircast Tau takes 1 square, the Firecast Tau takes the central square, and you see Porvray Cassandra gesture you towards the 3rd square where it's clearly meant for the 2 of you to stand. It is twice the size of the other squares, so there is comfortable space for you both to take your position.
Okay. We're walking over there.
Mm-hmm.
Ono Artemis raises a hand and gestures towards themselves, and Porvray Cassandra steps forwards and gestures for the Aircast member to step out of their square into a new square that has appeared on the floor lit in front of them.
Okay.
The Aircast member steps forward and says, Ono Artemis, I am here to confirm with all great respect that you still do not wish us to return home. And the Ono says,
Jeg skal bare gjøre de mission-greiene.
The Aircast
I starten her så kommer jeg til Goldshire.
Okay.
Porvray Cassandra shifts to the next when Ono Artemis gestures, and the Firecast member steps forwards into a brighter lit square in front of them. I am to confirm that our standing orders are still accurate for the Firecast. Yes. And the Firecast
What you gjort, da?
steps back. Morgan, can you roll me
Erik.
an insight?
Yeah.
Damien, I'll get this.
Ikke med jeg er Blood Elf, nei High Elf, vet du, så jeg løp helt derfra. For å starte her.
17.
Oh, God.
For startingstedet her er bedre.
Morgan, you do. Based on all the deference you've heard with the Ethereals, this is just a subtle standout, but it's one that's there. These Tau being here to ask and reconfirm standing orders is strange.
Okay.
You
I
also
morgen skal det bli enda varmere enn i
so the
dag. Det kan bli spennende.
office hours to go, would you still like us to do the same thing? Might actually be as close to, we think this is a bad idea
That's
as Tau
yeah.
could possibly
Oh.
say.
That's what Morgan got from that is just
Perfect.
that it seems like there's discontent in so much as can exist within this, that like there's seems to be a push-pull between what the Tau actually want. And even hearing that, like, you do
Og
not
du sendte meg noe.
from them, Morgan is like, a glimmer of hope. The Tau seem to want to fuck
Blacksmithing.
We like
Magen er ikke blacksmith, da, men
Nei, men jeg tok den første.
The square in front of you on the floor begins to light up as Ono gestures again, and Porvray Cassandra motions
den
for
nesten
you
samme
both to
navn?
step forwards.
both.
jo.
Yep,
Yes. Okay.
both step forward.
Yeah, Damien steps forward with Morgan.
Så send han.
And
Er det R
Morgan
til
is
slutt
going to
istedenfor R?
glance over at Damien because Damien seems to have a lot of
Yeah,
good
sant.
questions and seems like ready to
Sånn,
jump in.
sent
So I
den til
think
denne.
she's going to defer to let him ask first
Hva
if he
slags
wants to.
Let me go flip my page back to where I took the ceremony notes so I don't fuck this up and get us killed.
ting har han
Damien
hunteren da
raises
på
his
level
hand.
4 da?
And the Ano says, yes, please.
Ano
Bruno.
Artemis. Where
He don't say Bruno no.
Damien
Han
feels
kjenner
like he
sånn
needs to
noen
reset. He's
tegneseriefigur
changed his
også.
mind about the question, and so
Og
he's
Bruno er
Take your pick.
en karakter i en Disney-film.
Ano Artemis. How did you get here?
Det er sikkert noe annet òg, men
We rode
det første jeg kom på, i hvert fall.
protection fleet.
And Damien will raise his hand.
Continue.
Ano Artemis. How
Jeg må ha
Did the
meg
tower- protection fleet?
11
And
sølv.
he stops again and raises his hand.
Would you like to take another moment to be sure you know what your question is? You can confer with the human next to you.
And he will look to Morgan and say, like, we've done a great number of things to come this far, and I am concerned at stumbling at the finish line. Should we be asking what method the fleet used? Or should we be asking, why they're here to begin with?
Both are good questions, if we can get the answers to them.
And Damien raises his hand.
Yes.
Ano Artemis, what was it that brought you to planet Vorex to begin with?
The Tau expansion fleets are always growing. We wish for the Empire to grow larger. Vorex is the next step in
Vi
that
brukte litt
expansion.
av stunden, gå på toalettet.
Hand goes up.
Continue.
Ana Artemis, what value does Vorex
Ja.
in particular present to you?
You are new to the Guevesa.
Oh, whoops. That's...
Because of that, I think you need more time to understand what we're doing here. And then that question, you'll be able to answer it yourself.
Damien remembers he has to accept that, but he is allowed to ask clarifying questions. Hand goes up.
Yes.
Ona Artemis.
See, poor Vrakis Hydra leans over and says, On O?
On O. Artemis.
Yes.
I beg your pardon for my transgression.
It is given. You're trying your best, as all the Guevesa are.
On O Artemis. And this is tripping me up outside of character, but also I think like the putting a circular peg into a square hole nature of this whole thing for Damon is really like tripping him up as well. Would you consider leaving Imperial space?
Ah, there's your great misconception. This is no longer Imperial space. This is part of the Tau Empire. The moment we arrived, this became ours. We will protect it. We will shepherd it into the future. It is now a part of the Tauva.
Morgan puts her hand up.
Yes.
On O Artemis, what do you intend to do about the Imperial Navy blockade above this planet?
They've been holding in place. It is up to them. They can move on when they need to. We're not interested in aggression. We will not start any aggression with the Imperium. Our focus is here, on the hamlet of Fontes.
Morgan will put up her hand again.
Yes.
On O Artemis, how did your fleet travel through the warp?
The warp?
She's like, I was asked a question. I don't know how that works here.
What do you mean by the warp?
Faster than light travel.
That is an impossibility outside of from what we've seen your species' capability. We've always found it to be challenging, dangerous, deadly. But the Earthcast and focusing on the Talva makes anything possible. I don't know the technical details, but apparently we achieved it. Perhaps we are the first. That's why this is now a part of the Tau Empire.
Damien will.
3 more questions, then I have to
Yeah.
get back to my work.
Yeah, I know. we're really making a meal of this scene.
Are you really in charge of the quickie, Martin?
Really?
Really?
Damien will, in a hushed tone to Morgan, or actually even he will have 2 conversations with Morgan at once. Pull her in close for a hushed conversation, but be tapping kind of like under her arm, tapping. That the spoken message is all we've heard here is talk of the hunts and the wargs. Why are they such a threat if they're just wild beasts to this high-tech society? And then tapping is, if this is part of the conspiracy, do we invoke the passcode here?
Morgan was also thinking about that, yeah. And so when he taps that out to her, she's just grabbing him back like I'm on the same page. So first, Morgan will put her hand up.
Yes.
On O Artemis. We've heard about the war hunts here. Why is that such a problem to you with all of your superior technology?
Technology is perfect at what it is designed to do. We are not a species meant for the eradication of local flora and fauna. The wargs are a great threat to our individual workers, not to our combat forces. But they were not attacking our fire warriors. They were attacking the Earthcast, the Guavesa, those who could be exploited and are vulnerable. This is a large planet, and we are a small hamlet. It means we need help. We need those who are expert hunters in this kind of environment to be able to deal with these threats, and there are casualties along the way. We've lost fire warriors. We've lost Guavesa. We've lost Kroot.
And Morgan will tap into
Hey, citizen.
Damien's
you look like
arm.
a stout one. We
Ask
guards are
one
spread
more
a little
question,
thin out here, and
then
I,
I
could use
will
your help.
say it.
Once
Okay.
again, you have
Damien
earned my
will tap
respect
back,
and the gratitude of the
and
Stormwind
say,
Army. There
"My
may yet
question
be
is for
kobolds in the mine, but I will marshal
our
others against
entire
them.
audience."
We have further tasks for you.
And we'll say,
Adventurer,
raise his hand.
you are an adventurer
Yes.
with proven interest in the
On,
security
Artemis.
of Northshire.
Poor Vraka Cinderleans in.
Fuck me.
On O.
Forgive me, the accent. I'm new to this. On O, Artemis. How can you justify the loss of Firecast and Earthcast Tau to wild beasts on the surface of Vorex?
What do you mean by justify?
Hearing you speak
Hello, Joe.
on those losses,
Tequila.
Tauva,
Oh yeah, it was Sunday yesterday, right?
perfect plan,
Sounds
perfect
legit.
way to live, and your
No problem.
lives are
I am
beyond
a paladin is
and so there must be a
what you call
reason.
it, blacksmith, so I can need to make stuff to level up. So
Standing in this hierarchy, there must be a reason for the Firecast members to have perished out there, and the Earth
yeah, tequila I haven't tasted in a long time.
and for you to have decreed that the situation be handled in the way that it is.
The answer is the Tauva. They sacrifice themselves because that is the choice they have made. And it is not an active sacrifice. They did not wander into the woods and flagellate themselves or end their own lives like those of your flawed religion. They went out to fight for those who could not fight. Fontis exists now because of those sacrifices. You are here now and swore yourself to the Tau Empire today because of those sacrifices. Your confusion is deeply confusing to me. You come from a religion where sacrifice is venerated, and yet you find this sacrifice distasteful, though it creates a utopia far beyond anything you have experienced before. Perhaps you need to work on trust. You swore
Sorry.
You swore you would trust and believe, and it does not appear that you do. That is troubling. I hope you can find your way in the Tauva.
Damien looks to Porvray and says, "Is this a conversation? Am I permitted to respond?"
Do you have another question?
Morgan raises her hand.
Yes.
On O Artemis, what is the meaning of Hydra Dominatus?
I do not know this phrase. Where have you heard it?
Oh
I
shit.
could consult our databases for you if you'd like. See if the Empire has had contact with this phrase.
Yes, we heard it in our travels, and it was very concerning.
Why did it concern you?
It seems tied to the darker things of the Imperium that we have sought to escape by coming here.
Well, you're free from those darker things now. I wonder, do you want me to look into this phrase, and would that bring you comfort, or would it just remind you more of the dark?
And Morgan is going to fake looking scared and look over at Damien. Like, trying to gauge what he thinks if we should push or not, but she's looking like fake fear.
Well, it may follow us. Correct, Sister Eunice?
It may.
This seems to me to be primarily of your suspicion. There is no danger in words. There is no danger in thought. There is danger in action. But let me check our databases now. And he turns to a side computer and pulls them up.
Let's go for it!
The alarms start going off like crazy. The doors start sealing up.
Yeah, we're fucked.
With a nat 20.
Oh!
He turns back to you and says, the Tau Empire has heard this phrase before. It appears in some of the records from our watercast, our diplomats, and in other sections. This appears to be the catchphrase or the battle cry of the Alpha Legion, one of your former legions of Adeptus Astartes.
Well, this is going to be a thing for Damien.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
Yeah.
debrief after this.
They
okay.
specialize in betrayal and espionage. They were part of the Great War known as the Horus Heresy that occurred in the past of the Imperium.
Well,
Nearly 10,000 years ago, they were one of the 9 legions that sided against the Emperor in a conflict that shattered your empire, left him trapped on his throne, and is one of the reasons that your entire society has been collapsing for 10,000 years. A glorious dream died in that era. Perhaps your chance at a Tauva. We believe the Emperor, if he were still alive and walking today, when he met with us, would join as part of the Tau Empire to build a brighter tomorrow. Unfortunately, he was lost to internecine warfare and self-interest, and the Alpha Legion are a part of this. I hope you have not been negotiating with them previously. If you had, I believe things would have gone wrong. They will betray you and anyone in their own interests. There are no Alpha Legion here, though. We check everyone genetically when they arrive to be sure that there are no possibilities of hidden Astartes, lacrimals, or any other species that could appear to be what they are not. We prefer honesty in this empire.
thank you, on O Artemis. That is very comforting. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Yeah, she's grabbing Damien's forearm and just holding him tight.
It appears that your companion was not aware of the horrible internecine warfare that crippled both the Emperor and humanity's dreams. But hopefully now that you are Guavesa, you are part of an empire that will last forever. This will be the end of our meeting. Have an excellent day. The Tauva is with you. Serve the Tauva. Serve yourself.
Right.
and you are escorted back out of the building by Porvray Cassandra, who seems very pleased and is describing things as you walk, naming different trees, but you're both in a very, very different world.
Just, yeah.
As
Yeah.
you step outside to meet Solomon, the one member of the party who is still completely unaware of the Horus heresy that brought the Imperium of Man to its knees.
This episode of Agents of the Inquisition features the voices of Del Borovic, Guy Bradford, Josh Halbert, and Tyler Hewitt, alongside Dungeon Master Ryan LaPlante. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Agents of the Inquisition's artwork was created by Del Borovic. Our theme song is The Hordes by Megan McDuffie, and our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, whose music was provided by freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum-Dums and Dice, including merchandise, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. If you want to support the show or get an ad-free version, go to dumdumdice.com/join. That's dumdumdice.com/JOIN. Again, that's dumdumdice.com/join. Though the team is working under special condition, this podcast isn't. So tell your friends about Agents of the Inquisition and join us next episode. Rabute Gilliman himself commands it.
Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: George Dolby, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Madre de Gatos, Garbo Abe, Sam Schaefer, Waffle Marine, Dia de los Hoods, Squishy Werewolf, Funky Head, Accent Therapeutic Services, and Florence.
I've almost listened to all episodes already.
Stue på Sofiemyr sitter en gutt på 14 med beina på sofabordet og et headset på hodet. Slik har han sittet siden 1:30. Og det er nå, i det han hører moren komme hjem fra jobb, at han kommer på det. Han hadde en oppgave i dag. Sagt høyt før han gikk til skolen, og repetert via melding klokken 1.
Magnus? Du, hallo! Husket du å ta kyllingen ut av fryseren?
Nei, men... Hva med Volt?
Hey, I'm Arnie Niekamp from the fully improvised comedy podcast Hello from the Magic Tavern. I'm here with my co-hosts, Chun the Talking Badger, Bing Bong, and Usador the Wizard.
I greet thee, listeners.
Look, I'm trapped in the magical land of Foon, so I started a podcast interviewing elves, unicorns, and other weirdos. We have great guests like Felicia Day, Jason Mantzoukas, Brennan Lee Mulligan, Amy Mann, and so many more.
Oh, and I think one time we interviewed a sentient shoe? I hope it was sentient.
Not to mention the evil people we've had to interview. How I hate evil.
Join us as we bar crawl across the magical land of Foon.
Looking for adventure.
Getting caught up in escapades.
Hello from the Magic Tavern is available right now on your favorite podcast app and ad-free and with lots of bonus content on Patreon. Subscribe to Hello from the Magic Tavern today.
Your inquisitorial band has officially joined the Tau Empire as Guavesa. 2 of you received your electus, declaring with tattoos on your person in Tau script that can be hidden or revealed that you are dedicated to the Empire for the rest of your lives. And because of this, you were able to meet with the Ethereal, On-O Artemis of the Hamlet of Fontis. You had to leave Solomon outside because he could not lie, thus could not take an oath to the Empire and could not receive an electu. But you went in. You noticed while you were having this meeting that is very formal and very strange that the Aircast and the Firecast had both sent representatives to confirm their standing orders, which to you, Morgan, stood out as a big, weird conflict within Tau society because theoretically they should have just accepted those. But that seems to be about as much of an objection as a Tau is capable of making in the presence of an Ethereal. You and Damien, however, continued to ask questions, trying to determine exactly what was going on here, before in the end, in a high-risk move, deciding to drop the phrase Hydra Dominatus and see what the Tau knew about that. What you had not predicted at that time is that the Tau with a nat 20 had excellent records on Hydra Dominatus and the Alpha Legion, and laid out a brief history of the Horus Heresy, the collapse of mankind, the Space Marines' betrayal, and that it all led to here, none of which Damien was aware of, before you were escorted back out of the dome and find Solomon outside. Porvray Cassandra leaves you here, Solomon looking at both of you expectantly.
And Morgan will turn and point right at Solomon and say, Brother Sanctus, stay there. And then we'll grab Damien and pull him further down. Like if we can just have a corner, just like further
I mean,
away.
everything's a dome, so it's going to be impossible to
gonna
have
be
more.
around
corners.
the
This place
edge.
is fucked.
This place is so fucked up.
And as you've seen, there are a lot of drones, but you can step outside of a major thoroughfare into a
Just
space between a
cheater.
couple of domes where no one is specifically standing.
Yep. And she will grab Damien by the shoulders and is going to talk to him in her inquisitorial double speech.
Yeah.
Out loud, she's just saying like, I know that was overwhelming. You're fine, just keep taking breaks.
Camelosa.
It'll be all right. And
Ja.
to him,
Oh,
she's
Deputy
saying,
Willem told you to
Damien,
speak
I
with
need
me?
you to dig
He's a
deep.
brave
Damien,
man, and
the
always
Emperor
willing
is
to help,
alive
but
and
his
well.
duties
He is
keep
on
him
the
stuck
throne
at
in
North Shore
Terra.
Abbey,
I
and I'm
have
afraid
been
the
there.
problem I have
Do
today
not
is
Jag
lose your
tillbaka.
faith over this.
Perhaps you can
There
help
are
me?
reasons that I
A
do
gang
not tell
of
you
brigands,
dark
the
secrets
Devoured,
of
Erik?
the Imperium.
moved into
Ja,
Northshire
har du
Vineyard.
tillbaka?
Give you lies
Ja,
to
du vet
hold
disse
on to.
japanene du får kjøpt i biter, sant?
You can keep
Ja.
Poser.
Ja.
Ja. Ja.
Å, altså sjokolade? Ja.
Ja.
to stay with me.
Jeg har kjøpt en sånn en. Han har hatt den i 2 uker. Det er 12 biter igjen.
Damien will speak
Den har du sukker i hvert fall.
low Gothic.
Ja, men altså, jeg spiste en bit.
There's no
Jeg spiser
doubt
en bit per dag.
he's
Yep.
Ah.
Can't do it
He's
yet.
not composed.
Nei, fikk jeg.
He's lying. It must be. How could they know things like that? That's not. It's not like it.
And Morgan it's like the precipice. And for her, she's looking into
Jeg ser
her
det.
eyes
En i chatten som heter Erik.
and says out loud, just in low Gothic,
Ja, tøft navn det.
Do you want me to give you a lie? Do you want me to lie to you, Damien?
What are you?
You know what I am. You know who I work for. I am his right hand as he is the right hand of the one who watches over us.
If it takes the truth to become what you are, tell me the truth. Don't lie.
And Morgan will slip back into double speak and say, all of the information, aside from the death of the Emperor, out of context as it is, yes, is true.
And in like shaky, janky, broken double speak as he's babbling some, I think it's not even like artfully done like cover speak. It's just like a non sequitur. It's a phrase that has it's not congruous at all with the surface level conversation. It'll be like
You're hearing word salad in real life, but you're picking it up from
yeah,
within it.
it'll be like it'll be. I don't think this ridiculous, but it's just like the word salad I'm thinking of. Just like the weather is awfully red today. My yeah, it's like my mother's back stairs uptown. Just like what? Just it doesn't and nothing, right? And but underneath it is vaguely pieced together of like the mission remains the same, doesn't it?
Oh yes, Damien, the mission is ever present.
He's using you for stability. He's holding on to your arms, and his fingers are digging into your flesh so
That's fine.
hard.
Yep.
And he's got like a flop sweat, and he says, I'm not okay. The doublespeak is coming a little better now. That can't have been it. There has to be more.
There is more. There's more for us to uncover.
No.
The mission.
The air cast. The fire cast. Where did they go? My last question was for them.
Oh,
My
thank
last
you,
question was
adventurer.
to sow
You
doubt.
saved my heart. Now that my crop...
Descent. We need to find them.
Damien, we will find them. You will take a breath, and we will get back to the mission, and know that I am here for
well,
you.
I played on Turtle WoW. I made the character like 6 years ago. I got like level 5. Then
I'm fine.
Checked it out again like last year. Got my paladin up to 48. And then the season assist message got, or
just lean down in
came.
his face and say, "If you
And then I'm playing here.
how about giving me a smile?"
I would say Turtle WoW was, it was, and hopefully this will
If only because she knows he
bring
likes Valentine.
more in the same spirit.
Alley-oop for him.
on.
Like, this is who we're actually working for. This is
This server had like, or Turtle WoW had like active
and
game masters. There were no gold sellers because they would be reported and banned. No cheaters because the GMs were doing an amazing job.
Millie's grapes have been
And Morgan's
saved.
gonna smile
She
back
told
at
me
him.
that brigands overran her vineyards.
To
I
serve
nearly
the
despaired.
Emperor.
But my faith in the light did not.
And with donation points, you can get cool stuff.
smirky little smile, and she's just gonna give you a pat on the shoulder and then turn back to Solomon, like around the corner.
My favorite is the repair bot that can actually follow you around, so you can always sell stuff.
A figure comes out of the central dome. You have not met this figure before. They are a
And the
town-wearing
rested XP tents that you can make.
kind of flowing, more kind of religious.
About 15 minutes underneath one, you get 200 points.
I'm Porvray Cassandra.
Or percent
hurried away. But
rested.
I just wanted to let you know. Artemis gave me permission to share with you any information you would wish.
3 times as fast if you stand between 3 tents, so...
The conflict that fueled it at the beginning. There are many flaws in the Emperor's dream, and they've all been studied by the Tau. Ask any drone nearby, and you'll be able to get answers to any questions you have about the failed experiments of the Emperor.
Like, I don't.
I sadly, I don't think Blizzard ever will try to listen to what the community, especially the Turtle WoW community, wants.
Up to you and says something like that.
Like, maximum level 60,
You know,
expanding the world.
like I think he would just.
That's the...
Okay.
And actually GMs that respond. If I ask a GM here, it took me 5 minutes last time.
I will.
And he gave me a boost, like
And with your spirit.
small. I think it was like the best stamina boost for 1 hour.
Like I don't even think he really.
It was really cool.
He would kind of like chuckle and be like, "Oh."
And he teleported because I asked where.
Like, what did she
Just
say?
paused.
What did she say? And then like if he sees you guys coming back,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd be like, "Oh, are you? First of all, you guys are."
Yeah, all starting zones has like tents, except yeah, this one has it. Just have to go outside Stormwind. And stuff like that. I didn't know where the high elf. Yeah, also in Turtle. Wait, did you play Turtle WoW? Yeah, if you didn't play Turtle WoW, they added High Elf as a Alliance class, and Goblin for the Horde. Probably just the same skin, but yeah, also the difference between Turtle WoW and Octo WoW right now, if you play on hardcore and you die, you have the choice of going through the dark portal and then you get teleported to this server. I have not tried it yet, but that's a pretty cool feature. And if you say like you get level 10 on the hardcore server, for every 10th level you gain on the hardcore server, you get what do you call it? A rank. Like if you die level 10, you get Ash, and level 20 something else, and then all the way up to 60. Oh, that's pretty cool, and they're gonna work on more stuff as well. So it seems like the new team is also really... They just got a new community manager. His So the developer can actually focus on developing the game. That's really cool. And hopefully the team can stay anonymous so they can't be touched by Blizzard. Yeah, that's true. That's a good, yeah, I like that one. It's just like one of my Japanese anime. That's a Metal Gear Solid reference.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you?
Wait, my inn now is... Oh, yeah, I should change this one.
To my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you?
What's here? I'm using the AI voice, as you can hear.
Well, it says here that you've been awarded acting deputy status with the Stormwind Marshals. Congratulations. And good luck. Keeping Elwyn safe is no picnic. What with most the army busy doing who knows what, for who knows which noble. It's hard to keep track of politics in these dark days.
It'll take some more. Yeah, I can't get the turtle mount until I'm level 18. Sucks. Okay, let's go. How much rested points do I have? Oh, I am filled up. Okay, in that. I should pick some flowers. Level 7 to 8. Okay, I can do that. Turn on the podcast again. Lay.
Okay. Second of all, you would not believe what poor old Cassandra just said to me. I got the you're gonna love this. The Tau are, and he's like looking around to make sure, like, any like, you got they're nuts. She just came out and said, number one, that the ethereal wanted to talk to me. That's funny. Number two, something about like the failed experiments of the Emperor. And if I had any questions, I could just talk to a drone, pluck one out of the sky, and ask, how did the Emperor fail? What are we talking about? yeah. Like, what is going on?
Outrageous.
It's just this, you know, and I was starting to kind of like these guys.
Yeah.
But I get why sometimes
the Xenos.
you know,
Yes.
the
You
Xenos.
never know.
Right now, you can only sign up on this server when they open it.
Sometimes this and like I
Since
think
it's like a beta.
this is like a moment of levity that I don't think he gets to, like, because that information would be so insane to parse out, given to him. Like if Morgan told him that, if Morgan walked up to him and said, "Brother Solomon, like you have to know about the Emperor," I'd be like, then the like Damien like, getting it, that weight would hit him. But if just like it would be like if a crazy bus stop came out and was like, "I saw Jesus. I saw him. He was next door. He was drinking a coffee." You'd be like, "I bet. I bet he was. Tell him I say hi." And you just move on.
Yeah.
And you tell your friends, like, you'd be like, "I saw Homeford. They said they saw Jesus." Like, you would just,
so
you wouldn't,
that's what's happening here. The thing that I will say from the way he described it, it is clear to both you, Morgan, and you, Damien, that if you do ask a drone, you can learn more about human history and the Horus Heresy.
Morgan knows of these things.
I understand. I'm just going to fucking point out that you know.
Yeah. And
it might be more interesting to Damien, who doesn't know, but technically
100%.
Morgan also knows.
100%.
So I think he'll just kind of keep, you know, this is
It's
just
all
a,
jokes.
It's a funny story that happened to him. An alien came up to him and told him that the Emperor made a mistake and the humanity fought in the war. I'd be like, "That's nuts. I can't believe it." Well, how was the meeting? What did they? What other stuff did they say in there?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm listening to Agents of the Inquisition, Warhammer 40,000 RPG.
Get up to anything. anything while we were in there, Solomon.
No, I was just hanging out.
I'm on season 2, episode 16, so I'm pretty far out.
Down there that looks like they sell some interesting kind of wares. I was thinking maybe we could go, but again, I was just, I had some time.
Hold on, is he thinking about souvenirs?
Well, I've never been there before. This is an interesting planet.
Oh, those guys are so good.
I keep forgetting about the mission.
Tau bobblehead. Yeah.
It's an Ono Artemis action figure, a little bobbling head on the top.
Believe me, I was vigilant about making sure there were no threats. But after,
sorry, a little Fontus snow globe.
Yeah,
they're all globes.
Welcome to Fontus. A snow dome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Tau holiday sphere.
Yeah.
Just shaking its nose.
Yes. So once it became clear to me that there were no threats, it you know, this place is a little backwards, a little strange, but you know, it looks like everyone's having a good time. Are you guys okay? You look a little.
Yes, the ethereal answered all of our questions.
Would I if I do an insight?
Oh,
could
yeah,
I
roll
see
an
if they're
insight.
like, you know?
Yeah.
I think you're trying.
That's probably true.
Not to go. I'm going to have you roll individually. I don't think the other option would be Morgan. You could help Damien and he'll roll at advantage, or you have to roll separately. Because do you want to play to kind of try to keep Solomon distracted on your own, or do you want to help Damien in the fear that Solomon might be able to see through Damien's discomfort?
I think Morgan would. I think I would roll on my own because I think it's up to. She knows that Damien and Solomon have kind of a connection, so I don't think she feels she could long term cover for Damien.
Great.
It's
that
up
makes
to
sense.
him what he wants.
Angry bear.
You got to do your own performance of calm normality.
Correct.
Great.
Do you want me to roll a disadvantage then? Because I'm so shaken?
No, I think unless you feel it would be a disadvantage, I'm fine with a flat roll.
My natural inclination is disadvantage.
Right,
I
let's
just
go for it.
had the
You are.
I just had the Horus talk with Mama Morgan around the corner. I'm pretty fresh off of that.
Yep, no more Imperial stored for you.
At disadvantage, I mean, we're doing fine. You're probably going to roll an amazing insight or whatever it is, but that's a dirty 20 at disadvantage.
Nice.
7.
Yeah. Morgan rolled a 25.
Oh my god.
They seem like they might be like
She has so
warm in there.
Yeah.
good rolls all the time.
In there or what?
They had a lot of very strange plants. One that had sort of blue shavings coming off of it.
Get out of town.
I'm just telling him bullshit. Like
It's true, but it's unimportant.
Unimportant
That's
details.
They
had us stand in these squares and then step forward. They kept making Damien raise his hand.
like you were in school. I can picture it now. Hello? Can I ask a question?
That's exactly right.
That's right. No, that's funny.
I hated it.
I can imagine. This must have been out of your depth. Again, I appreciate you taking the time. Get the elect. You did me a
Oh
great
yeah,
favor.
have a nice day of work.
Yes, I did.
Wonderful.
Thank you for the follow.
Around for that
Someone.
blue robe. They like wander. They like leave.
Poor Cassandra
Wolfsten,
back.
huh?
But you could go get her attention.
No,
probably.
no, no. I just wanted.
That's a
to
cool name.
Her.
She just went back inside.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyway,
Damien just like hateful, just like, where the fuck did she go?
Yeah.
Telling you that shite.
Yeah, just weird. Next time I'll just keep my distance a little bit. I gotta be careful.
Mm-hmm.
I got too lured in by how friendly they are. Did we learn how the? Did I know kind of what the point of this meeting was beforehand? I can't
You've
remember.
all got the information you had before going. You don't know what questions they were going to ask, but you know from the briefings from Avarice and elsewhere that the general goals of the team are like, how did they get here?
Mm-hmm.
Why are they here? Can they leave? How do you make them leave?
Yeah. Did we learn anything about how they got here and how long they're planning to stay? Did we hear anything about the judge? I feel like sometimes he's been put on the back burner a little bit.
Well, we didn't ask.
Is he here?
We didn't
I
ask.
feel like we should be more concerned about what happened in this job.
We didn't ask on O Artemis about the judge.
Hello? Who took on judge?
I do kind of like, hey, you're so fucking smart. Where's the judge?
Hey, you know about humanity's downfall. Eh? But what about the judge?
Är du tillbaka, eller?
Somebody took him.
Hello?
Jag sa till dig.
I am deeply concerned about that. But did
Det har varit så stilla.
why they're here and when they're going to go?
Mostly, they seemed to not
Jag satt och
have
pratade
the
med en som
information exactly, but
streamer.
we gathered patterns between the answers. It seems
Han
like
heller blir valgt
Morgan's
till
just,
Alpha Task på
basically
när jag state upp det
sign
K3.
this instead of saying it out loud because obviously there's recordings. It seems that the rest of the
will
town,
not tolerate your actions.
they're still going to stay, implying that they are unhappy with being here. And Damien may not have got that either.
No,
so.
he didn't.
Yeah.
All of you.
So, like, all the more important then that we track down those 2 Tau who were there to question their orders.
We can see what we can find out about the Firecast.
Well, that air one should stick out. Tallest Tau I've seen. Did you see anyone come out, Brother Sanctus? Any tall Tau wearing flight fatigues?
Can you roll me a perception with advantage?
You're so good.
No. I got I think a 9.
No, you didn't see either of them.
Sorry, I got intercepted by poor Cassandra.
Dare I say it, you could ask a drone.
Damien was right about there of just like, hey, you, just like pointing at a drone as if that would work.
Roll me, this is a weird one, but I'm going to stand by this. Roll me an animal handling.
Oh.
Not bad. 13.
This drone that is puttering past skitters to a stop and then floats over to you. What do you need?
Looks to everyone else like, who was in the meeting with the ethereal that I was just in?
Also attending that meeting alongside you were Shasso Zestro, Corel Ophelia, and Porvre Cassandra.
And where are they now?
Shasso Zestro has returned to the Firecast Sky Dome.
Oh, I'm cursed.
Corel
My heart.
Ophelia has returned to the fleet.
And Damien, again, like not knowing how to like engage with this thing really, he's like, the fleet, and he'll just point up to the sky.
The Tau Protection Fleet, correct.
How did they get up there so fast?
Corel Ophelia was transported to the landing pad via Piranha. She arrived at the landing pad moments ago and was shifted onto a transport vehicle that has already taken off. She has not yet reached the fleet, but she is well on her way.
Okay, I don't know what any of that is. Damien, like, this thing is talking a lot of nonsense.
It seems there is only one still in the hamlet.
The Firecast one.
Correct.
Where's the Firecast dome?
The droid swivels its eye to you and says, "Follow my eye line." And it turns and rotates to the large sky dome to the west of the central town center.
This thing doesn't even have any. This thing didn't come from anything with eyes. How am I supposed to know where its eye line is?
Here is a map. And it presents a map on the top.
You never had eyes. You're made from parts. You're gross.
It has one central viewport that's a camera that you could use as an eye, but it's dealing with it. It projects a small image of the town like you had seen in the presentation room upstairs. And you can see there is
I need those with nothing.
It's a dome that's about half the size of this town center dome, directly to the west of it. You'd spot it on the way past. It's the one that opens and shuts. You heard pulse fire from within.
Oh, right. Yes. Well, shall we go say hello and introduce them to some religion, Brother Sanctus?
I'm here to spread the message.
Let's do that then. Spread the message.
Is there a particular message you would like me to spread?
Go away.
Please, adventurer.
Dips under and skitters off.
With Maybell. She
This whole place
She's
is so
inside
weird.
our house east of here.
Yes, it is.
So you wander over to the Firecast Sky Dome. You can hear pulse fire from within it. It seems to be much less from the outside than you had heard earlier. It seemed like they may have had a full class in their firing, but now it appears to be just a couple of shots here and there. There are two entrances to this dome,
While our
one on
families
either
are
side. If you're
feuding,
thinking
Tommy Joe and
in terms of
Maybell
it being
don't have
west
much
of the
of a
town center, there's
future,
kind of a
but
north and a south.
maybe
with
we can
the
get them
highway,
together for
the
just a
kind of
little
freeway
while.
that the
I
piranhas
bet
are
William
flying up and
Pessel
down,
has a
heading towards the dome and then around it and then out the other side. So it's in the middle of a spoke of this wheel. There are two Firecast warriors on either side of these doors. They are carrying pulse carbines, the more kind of machine gun close-up version. Looking casual. They have 2 shield drones and 2 gun drones alongside them.
Brackwells
So when
have
you're
a
looking at these, you can see 2
prize-winning
drones that just seem to be splaying out with a kind of void shield-esque haze. The other 2 drones are similar to the ones you've seen elsewhere, only underneath they have 2 underslung pulse rifles. And they're just circling, kind of tracking things.
Silverleaf.
Morgan will walk up to them and say, excuse us. We were looking for Chateau Zestro of the Firecast. If we might speak with them.
You are looking to speak with the commander of the Firecast.
That's correct.
Unfortunately, the Chateau is not available at this time. He is organizing the Great Hunt. If you wish to speak with him, you would need to become a member of the Firecast to be able to schedule meetings. His time is highly valuable.
That makes a lot of sense. Is the Great Hunt happening soon? Does it happen often?
It happens each day. This day's has already occurred. Tomorrow there will be another wave of the hunt where people are sent out.
I understand. Thank you. Is there anyone else from the Firecast that we could speak to, or...
Chasui Jimmy is available to anyone who needs to speak with him.
Understood. Thank you very much for your time.
You're very welcome.
Tauva.
Yes, that is good. We both serve the Tauva.
I don't know how you say it.
Say what?
Do you have some sort of saying to mean good fortune from the Tau?
Good fortune would suffice.
All right. I'm out. Turn around.
You are out. You turn around. You go rejoin your friends.
All right. It seems that was the commander of the Firecast, and he is busy
My
with the
heart
Great
goes out
Hunt.
to those 2 poor souls, Maybell
Everything
and Tommy
seems
Joe.
to lead back to
I
it.
remember being young and in love.
But you're
I
right,
can make an
Brother Fortis, in that it is rather curious that the wargs, seeming a random animal, would have such specific attacks upon these people. And even as Stevia said, sometimes they go for a hunt and none of them appear at all.
Yeah. Damien will sign to both of you. I can't understand how they claim to have the technology to have gotten here so fast and in a way that was undetectable. And yet they cannot wipe out a few packs of wild dogs. They came this far, this fast, and now with their foothold on Vorex, they hesitate, they falter.
Yeah, Morgan will sign. I agree. Brother Solomon, I'm not sure if this might be your place of expertise with animals, but it also seems like many people get injured and not many come back from this. It may be worth investigating. and
Jag
it
går
also
och checkar
might be
blodsockret mitt.
This is all signed, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think he would sign back to being like, I don't know much about the Tau specifically, but they're vegetarian. I feel like they avoid the sort of maybe the culling that the Imperial forces would do. That they would come down and just eradicate a species of animal. I feel like maybe they only approach the warg when they're being approached. So
Their society is infested with these soulless servitor-like devices that could do all the shooting and hunting for them.
But that's what I mean. I don't think they want to. I don't think they want to send them out and just destroy them all. I think maybe they're trying to find a way to live in simpatico with them a little bit, if they can.
With an activity called the Great Hunt.
Now, see, now I just don't know.
Damien did ask about why they didn't just eradicate all of them, and the answer was that each technology is made for a specific purpose, and they don't have one for eliminating wildlife, which I found curious.
That is strange. You think they just make one?
I think it's grok shite.
Could be.
We know from the Kroot that there's never been a successful warg hunt, at least from that tribe. So that means no one's brought home a warg carcass. So maybe it's not wargs out there at all.
They were eating a warg carcass that was brought back from the hunt. What they said is from their tribe, Kroot who had gone out had either come back as bodies or had not successfully faced off with the warg. But they'd sent a much smaller number, of course, because they were leading teams or things like that.
Thank you.
Yes, one of the meats that I brought over that you fed to that dog was warg meat.
Oh.
But it does seem to be that the Kroot have either come back as dead bodies killed by the vicious warg, or that they come back empty-handed when the warg don't show up.
So someone supplied them with warg meat.
I assume the rest of the hunting parties. It seems that there are a few chosen from each group to go out on these hunts.
These Kroot people, I believe, have shown a greater aptitude for hunting than any of this. And he just gestures around to the Tau society at large and says, if they're coming back
tillbaka. Jag likte inte blodsockermål längre med.
Nej.
8,6.
Det är chokladen då som är sparka.
Ja, men ska inte sparka så mycket på en chokladbit. Eller en sån fyrkantig glas med choklad.
Then maybe it's worth asking the other peoples.
Nej, jag vet inte.
Vesa, those humans. We haven't spoke to any of our kind. Perhaps they have information that the Kroot and the Tau have not given us yet.
Well, there's Excella. Do we have an... Is Stevius Owen Hermanian in with us, or is it going to work against us?
I don't know that... Well, Morgan's gonna look over for a drone. Excuse me, drone.
Roll me an animal handling.
Dirty 20.
Ooh. You are excused. The drone immediately focuses upon you.
What is the information that goes along with my electu and my being part of this society?
Yeah, level 10.
Access.
Are you asking for other people's access or your own?
Other people's access, were they to look into me?
They would have access to your...
Har du lagt valke med och
how long you've been with the Guavesa. Depending on their rank, they would have access to more information.
Eric.
Is Stevius Funkhauser related to us in the information available to me?
Stevius Funkhauser brought you to the hamlet of Fontis, so yes.
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you. Be gone.
And it just dips out.
So yes, we will be associated with him if they have access to look that up.
And if they're Guavesa, they do.
That's
presumably.
Exactly.
Okay, well, our two best feet to put forward are you two. So whoever we talk to, it should be either one of you to break the ice.
Sånn var det.
The brother, bringing thoughts of the emperor.
Du var
There is
hörd
one
och
dome that
det
is designated the emperor's find.
Ja.
Perhaps that's some place to start. And
Har
it's
du level upp
my
noe
gut
där?
feeling it's likely not
Jeg driver og plukker litt, ja.
resides there.
I can't wait to see what the Emperor's finest are up to.
Nor can I.
And then he smiles, a big sarcastic smile.
And Solomon would say, well, look in a mirror.
Oh.
Come on. Not bad. Also, have we thought about going on one of these warg hunts? Finding out sort of firsthand what they see in the woods.
I am inclined to agree that I think perhaps there's more going on out there than we're aware of.
I'm a little curious myself.
The roads all are seeming to converge there.
Is there another hunt today?
No, they said it was done for today. Not until tomorrow.
Well, then we have a day to do more investigation here inside the hamlet.
And we need to figure out how we can be chosen to be part of the hunt. I can only assume there is some sort of rigorous trial.
Well, can't we join the crew?
We can ask them how it happens.
All right.
We may have to prove ourselves as warriors, which I know all of us are probably able to do, but again...
Just don't make me eat anything.
I'm looking forward to it.
Just don't make me eat anyone.
Yes. Never again.
So it sounds like there are two different things that you've mentioned here, which is going to talk with the crew about how people are selected or going to meet with the Emperor's finest. Obviously, those are two different places.
Yes.
Which one are you doing?
I think that because the boys are inclined to it, I think we'll go back to the crew and we'll ask them about it so that we have an easier idea of where to stand with going closer towards the hunt. And then we could maybe talk to humans after that, depending on time.
Great. So, you return to the Kroot Dome, enter inside, you're welcomed, you're able to see all the Kroot, they're kind of around, and again, it's dark, it's shadowy, it's not the same flavor as before, but when you go to the central fires, that's where you know you can find a large number of Kroot, and the Shaper is currently present. Spartacus is there.
Yep. And Morgan will turn over to Solomon. Considering you are our leader, and Spartacus has offered his protection as a Kroot to you, maybe you should ask about the hunt, as you are quite a champion of our people.
That sounds excellent. I can do that. Spartacus!
Yay.
Let's see. Because I logged in konto til.
To see you as well.
Sorry. I forgot he talked
one. That was a big one.
I forgot he talked like that. I like him.
Sit on this log with me.
I will.
Yay.
I will. Where's Whistler? I liked him.
Whistler the Runt.
Yes.
Roll me a perception.
Oh.
Ooh, 18.
He came in with you.
And he points, and you realize Whistler had been following you all around. I had you roll multiple perception checks, and you failed them all, but Whistler's been following you around the whole
He's
camp.
been here the whole time? The whole time?
The whole time?
The whole time? Oh, Whistler! Now, he's not gonna, like, bite my hand or anything like that, right? They're okay, or what's the best way to pet a Kroot? What are they called?
Kroot Hound.
Kroot Hound.
You pet them carefully. Watch out for the beaks if they are hungry.
Okay.
Have you fed him?
Yes. A while ago, but...
He will be good for this day, but he will follow you. We do not feed the runts.
Oh.
We hope the other hounds will eat them.
Oh, no. Well, maybe I'll take care of this one. And he'll go to try and, like, pet.
Roll me an animal.
Yeah, come on. Let's try it. Don't get your hand bit off.
You get advantage. You're the first person to feed this fucking
Let's do it. Ooh, what's that? A natty 19.
What is it when you add to it?
There's nothing to add.
Oh,
to
okay. So it's just a 19.
I did a quick glance, like, do it. No,
it's a natural 19 with a modifier to make it
19.
a final roll of 19.
Yes. Okay.
Now and forever, a 19.
Whistler just leans a lean.
Nu fick ikke den kontoen altså her.
And you're petting a mohawk of spines and quills.
Man.
None of them stab you. It's all in one direction, but they're there.
He'll look over at Damien and Morgan to him and like, come on.
Yo.
Anyway, sorry.
Memory crash.
He's petting Whistler and goes, Spartacus, we have a question for you. And we are wondering...
Who is we?
We, our group.
All right, yes.
Eunice and Brother Fortress as well. We're wondering how, or if it is possible, that we could get involved with the warg hunt.
Ah, yes. You wish to hunt the great beast.
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent for all of you.
He looks around and it seems very impressed. He looks back and says, you must be chosen.
Tell me the way. I wish to be chosen. I ache to be chosen.
I ache to be chosen. Oh,
he's
my
not lying.
God.
He's this is truth boy.
Amongst the Guevesa, the choice has been made for groups of hunters. Traditionally, you have had your, Stevios calls them, gangs. You have had the gangs. They all send one person to some kind of contest. Whoever wins, that gang goes on an hour.
Oh, serendipitous. Sign me up. Who do I speak to get on the list?
You would need to join one of these factions or start your own.
Start our own, eh? Interesting. He'll motion for you guys to come up. Be like, Brother Fortis, Sister Eunice, come here. Spartacus has mentioned that if we want to be part of the Warg Hunt, we either join one of those 3 gangs, the Guavesa gangs we talked about, or we could start our own.
Oh, you're not thinking of starting some kind of SFU Guavesa.
I didn't say it. I don't know.
What is SFU?
SFU.
Yes, our names.
Sanctus. Your own clan.
Yes.
The Sfu clan.
Does it sound ridiculous yet?
No.
Sfu of the Kroot.
There you go.
Come on, that's pretty cool.
If we go on this hunt, if you make your way there, I say to you, Brother Sanctus, we will know you as Sfu of the Kroot.
I like that. I like that a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I can't.
Well, as long as you like it, that's about the best you're gonna get from Damien.
That way we don't have to worry about the other gangs, their hierarchies. We set up our own thing.
We have been resting too long here in this dome. If you would have us, I would make the Kroot the other required warriors for your gang. 16 Kroot, the Sfu and Stevios Funkhauser, here to join the great hunt if you can win the contest of champions.
Done. Let's do it now.
We have an hour to prepare.
Unbelievable.
Yay! This episode of Agents of the Inquisition features the voices of Del Borvik, Guy Bradford, George Halbert, and Tyler Hewitt, alongside Dungeon Master Ryan LaPlante. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Agents of the Inquisition artwork was created by Del
one more
Our
pistol.
theme song is The Hordes by Megan McDuffie, and our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, whose music was provided by freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum Dums and Dice, including merchandise, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. If you want to support the show or get an ad-free version, go to dumdumdice.com/join. That's DUMBDUMBDICE.com/JOIN. Again, that's dumdumdice.com/join. Though the team is working under special condition, this podcast isn't. So tell your friends about Agents of the Inquisition and join us next episode. Rabute Gilliman himself commands it.
Huh?
Dum Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: George Dolby, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Madre de Gatos, Garbo Ape, Sam Schaefer, Dia De Los Hoodless, Squishy Werewolf,
Seriously?
Funky Head, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky, Lale, Jordan Oliver, Richard Wright, Brittany Fenwick, Megan Werner, A Man Out of Time, Curtis at FingerTechRobotics.com, Your Homeboy Bones, Ellis Hatch, Odigenous, Kai Koa, Squire Solaire, Sandy Sassy Pants, Amira Lockhart, James Molina, Nick Hemsing, Mickey Blake, Corpse Knight Silver, Adamir 101, The Dankler, Lady Destiny Stormbringer, Randall Eberly, Lord Taser, Funky Stevie, J. Robert the Mad Fox, Optimus Omega, The Workaholic Mr. V,
Yeah, microphone.
LMX, Emilio and Minions, Flea Unit, Biggs.
Hey, I'm Arnie Niekamp from the fully improvised comedy podcast Hello from the Magic Tavern. I'm here with my co-hosts, John the Dog,
Hello.
Bing Bong, and
Eric.
also the Wizard.
Hello.
The listeners.
Look, I'm trapped in the magical land of Foon, so I started a podcast interviewing elves,
Uh,
unicorns,
har hatt en av hver, håper jeg, men den jeg har spilt mest på er Bedrock.
We interviewed a sentient shoe?
Er den oppe og går nå?
Nei.
Evil people we've had to interview.
Det spist med.
Join us as we embark on the magical land of Foon.
Vet du om du klarer å få den opp og gå, eller tar det tid?
The Magic Tavern is available right now. And ad-free and with lots of bonus content on Patreon. Subscribe to Hello from the Magic Tavern today.
Så gleder vi oss til GTA 6 kommer ut.
You have all decided to start your own Guavesa gang with a lot of Kroot members. You've discovered over your time on Forex in the hamlet of Fontes that there is something going
Skal vi se, Bedrock.
It doesn't make sense to you as you've looked at the evidence, as you've talked with the Ethereal, as you've done the math on the Fire Warriors and the technological capability of the Tau, and you've decided the answer to that problem is to get involved with the Great Hunt. Having talked with your ally Spartacus, the Kroot Shaper, you determined that a Guavesa
oppdatering.
its value in a contest each day to be included in the Great Hunt the following day, which meant you're starting your own
Sånn, og så start. Skal vi se om den starter da.
any gang themes you want and what you want to name your Guavesa gang. I know the SFU has been stated, but you could come up with another name if you wanted to. I wanted to give you this time. You've got a brief bit before you shift over to the Tau Sky Dome run by the Firecast to join whatever today's contest is. What's your vibe? What do you want to do?
I'm fine with the name as is. I think that sounds pretty solid.
I know, and it's if it's a name that Brother Solomon chose. He
Da har den startet i hvert fall. Skal vi se.
We were happy to let her write.
Yeah, we don't
Jeg vil sjekke om porten
I think, including
er åpen da.
you know.
You could be the Sfu of the Kroot. You're your own kindred clan and offshoot. That makes a lot of sense to me. What would you wear? Right now you are dressed as Imperial religious people.
Yep.
Does that feel very Sfu of the Kroot?
Hva er det dere driver med da?
would bring up is
Vi spiller noe som heter Octo WoW, som er en gratis versjon av warcraft.
Hva skjedde med Total WoW?
Jeg ble stengt av Blizzard.
to our presence here.
That is right. You will be
Ja,
a gang
this one
to
was
remember
for
with the crew.
That's right. You know, our
Hvorfor?
history with both the brothers and me will be memorable.
Yes, perhaps some uniformity
What the
across
stigma?
our new gang colors
Exactly.
or outfits.
Ja, ok, det var egentlig bare det.
Might provide some anonymity.
Well, considering we are now
Ja,
members of
altså-
Kroot and they seem to enjoy
We have
bone-
joined your gang. You are not a clan until we have hunted together.
All right. Is there anything against us using some of your bones?
You wish
decor?
to be dressed as Kroot.
I think that way it shows that we are not separate from one another. There's no hierarchy within this gang. We are all equal in the Svu of the Kroot.
Excellent. Do you wish your own Kroot rifles? Or just to stick with your weapons of choice?
I'll be sticking with my weapons.
Would I be able to try one of these rifles?
Of course you can. You are a friend of the clan.
And he will hand you his Kroot rifle.
She wants to check it out. Morgan likes the rifle, so
Long, effective, you'd imagine it's accurate. It is alien technology.
I think it's more. What is the difference in firepower?
Difference in firepower. It is going to be more powerful than what you would be firing as an Imperial weapon because it's Tau, and anything Tau is more powerful than the Imperium. It also can be used as a close combat weapon, obviously with the blades built into it,
Good
though you
show.
are
Now
not
just one moment
proficient
while
with
I
this
concoct
gun
the potion.
necessarily in terms of reloading. You're not as familiar with the sights as the ones that you normally carry.
Take this
And I
invisibility
think that
liquor to
that's
young
the
Maybell. It should
determining
last long
factor.
enough for her to visit Tommy Joe.
That it's better to stick with something that she would be proficient with and know well. So it's like she's sighting it up and looking at it. She's like, "This is a very good weapon."
Yes, it is.
But for the hunt, I need to be familiar with my weapons in order to be as deadly as possible.
Yes, they must be an extension of you as the hunter.
Precisely. Thank you for showing it to me.
You are welcome.
Greetings, mage. Shall I provide you
Thank
with
you
further
for the
insight
offer,
into the world of magic?
Spartacus, but I feel like I am more comfortable with my own weapons. In the same way that Fortis and Eunice are as well, we could become more adept with them the more we practice. But on this first occasion, I feel like we must stay with where we are the most comfortable.
All right, then we will just dress you as Kroot. Strip down. Show us what we are working with.
Okie dokie. Solomon will just,
Yeah.
Yep, he'll shed it off.
Wow, that armor is shiny.
Yes, thank you. It's from my home planet.
That is not very Kroot, but do you wish to wear it?
I would like to keep it, but maybe we can modify it, make it look a little more crude. Add some quills.
You want to add quills to your armor?
Well, just something to look more like you. You've got a good look.
Well, thank you. We will give you a bandolier. I will not scan a Kroot corpse just to decorate your armor.
That's not what I didn't know. I'm sorry, I don't know how the anatomy works. I thought maybe you shed them.
No.
Never mind then. Yes, a bandolier would be fine.
You will get a bandolier and we will give you a skull for each shoulder.
Very cool.
Excellent.
Morgan will take off everything she's in just her body glove.
All right. We could give you a shaper-style cloak made of various leathers and fetishes.
One that is vital to the safety of Stormwind and
Excellent.
Elwyn
Bring
Forest.
that around. As
Janaea
for
Cannon
the tall
has the
one.
details. She
Damien
studies in the
will
wizard's sanctum in the mage
try
district
to
of
basically
Stormwind.
remove the
You should make your way to
scribe's burlap from under his auramite-lined coat and set that aside, and he'll keep the auramite coat on with the wraithbone necklace on, and then kind of gesture like, here it is.
He looks pretty Kroot to begin with, but we can give you gloves, and we can give you a bandana. More necklaces. You only have one. We will cover you in necklaces. So many.
All right, as long as I get to keep this one.
I am not taking, I am giving to you.
Okay, then.
And do you still want your absurd hat?
No, I feel like that's more for ceremony. This is for combat.
Excellent.
I will leave it here.
And in combat you are strong and indefatigable. Do you like to yell?
I have been known to yell once or twice.
And I have seen large swords. I imagine you hit people with them.
Yes, very, very astute.
All right. We will bring you an orc skull crown.
So, you receive
Interesting.
gloves, a collection of necklaces covered in bones, chitinous shells, other things, and a bandana made of some kind of cured hide. You're not sure which.
Okay.
My friend Morgan, you've got a shaper cloak put
Okay.
together of a variety of different materials over what you are wearing. There's a lot of kind of like jangling little bits to it, but it's interesting to you in that they all move, but because they're hitting against skin, there is no sound. These are hunter outfits. They're not going to give you away.
Awesome.
My boy Solomon, you get a skull on each shoulder. You've got a bandolier in the style of the Kroot themselves. The bandoliers that you're seeing they're wearing are carrying energy cells and other items. For you, you can slot in anything you please. If you want your Auramite daggers, if you want, for your last lock or whatever else you want, those can be in position there. And you've also got a giant orc skull on a crown on top of your head with a couple of little grot and snotling skulls that sink around. So you've got just a skull crown circling your whole brow. You've got Lazarus with you. You've got Romeo still in his religious trappings. It's time to go to the contest. Do you put any specific outfit on Stevius, or are you just letting him ride?
Do you, Spartacus, do you have any protective gear for humans?
We are the Kroot. We do not need armor. Our skills are our armor.
As are ours, but Stevius's skills lie outside of combat, and we want to make sure he's kept safe.
He will be fine. He told us he is the luckiest man in the galaxy.
He told you
Looking
that
at
too,
him,
did he?
he should be dead 1,000 times over, which means he must have a warrior quality that has carried him into the stars and back.
That is strangely true.
Is it now?
He should have been dead probably a lot.
I suppose I can't deny that.
He even has someone wanting to kill him here, in the most peaceful place I am aware of.
Yes.
And yet, he is untouched, sleeping with so much music in his ears. It is a miracle he is not deaf. Deaf to his hunters, deaf to danger. Nothing can harm him. He is miraculous.
Well, it better not harm him. Forgive me for changing the subject.
You're
Spartacus.
forgiven.
But I understand there was warg meat served earlier today after our acceptance into your tribe.
Yes, that was a good breakfast.
Breakfast, yes. Understand you've not been able to successfully bring back any warg trophies. So where was this warg meat procured from?
It was provided by the fire caste. They brought back those who had fallen in battle, the enemies of the Krut and the Tau and the Guevesa.
The fire caste, I see. Thank you for clarifying that. I did not understand where the meat came from, given that the warg have eluded you currently.
This is a strange question. Do you question our skills or our meat?
Neither. In fact, looking around, I imagine you to be the most capable hunters here.
Then what is happening right now?
That is what I'm trying to get to the bottom of.
I do not understand. What are you asking me this for?
I believe there is more to these wargs than meets the eye.
You have seen the warg?
No, it's a belief only. A theory.
What is this theory? Parts of them are invisible, so they are larger than they seem. That is how you could not see part of what is going on.
I think you have the right of it there.
They are invisible. You toy with me. I like you less.
It is probably just as well.
Why is he in this fool?
Spartacus, please take no offense to Brother Fortis here. He is someone who over-prepares. I think he is just trying to be...
He over-prepares by distracting us before the contest.
Well, he distracts himself sometimes as well.
Should we leave him behind?
No.
He is weak. He lacks focus.
He is a valuable member of the team.
Why?
Because we work together so well. Where we have one weakness, we are supported by another strength.
But if you remove that weakness, the weakness of Fortus, then you would be stronger. The Sioux, one might say.
No. I appreciate. We will show you. We will demonstrate on the battlefield, in the hunt, how well we work together. You will see.
Like Whistler, he is a runt that you will not eat.
He is a valued member of the team.
Your ways grow more foreign as we continue. But a chance at the hunt is not one to be given up. Win this contest. Prove that his weakness is your strength.
You have my word.
Excellent. Time to leave.
And the Krut move so fucking fast.
Yeah.
When it's time to move, they are ready to move. You all quickly cross to the Sky Dome. You don't have time to get Stevius dressed. He's just there as himself going, all right, so we're a gang now, I guess. Okay, SFU. The Stevie Force Unit. It's going to be great.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Stevius's Force Unit. It's going to be the greatest thing, the luckiest gang this side of the galaxy.
He's ruining it.
I like he woke up out of a dead sleep, like sleeping off a terrible hangover, and he took those and he goes, let's go. I'm ready. Here's a pun.
You all think you're doing great. I'm the best rested I've ever been. Look at you, you haggard wrecks. I'm going to take charge, and we're going to save this whole place. Accelerodes, I've got a gang now. Who needs an Aquila when you've got a gang? And you make your way to the Sky Dome.
You have been sent to aid me in my task, adventurer. adventurer? Good.
Klokken
It is
er
heartening
4.
to see
I
young
en
mages eager
kjellerstue
to
på
help in
Sofiemyr
our
sitter en
cause.
gutt på
What
14 med
cause, you
beina på
ask?
sofabordet
In
og et
time,
headset
young
på
one,
hodet.
you shall know.
Slik har han
This
sittet
world has
siden
been victim
2:30.
to massive
Og det er
mystic
nå,
struggles.
idet han hører moren komme hjem fra jobb, at han kommer på det. Han hadde en oppgave i dag. Sagt høyt før han gikk til skolen, og repetert via melding klokken 1.
Magnus? Du, hallo. Husket du å ta kyllingen ut av fryseren?
Nei, men Hva med Volt?
You were scanned in by the Shaslas, the Firecast warriors at the front door, and welcomed into the central space where it turns out there is a large Tau version of almost a gladiatorial space. It's clear that they bring in a lot of drones here. It's the sand floor. It's a large ovoid arena where they can bring in things to train. You can see some scorched sand that's almost become glass from clearly where battle suits have gotten involved and other things. And as you take your position, you can see that there are demarcations in light on the sand to show you the area you were supposed to stand in. And the other gangs trudge in. The thing that surprises you is you were expecting 3 gangs, but you see 4 other sections of light in this space. The first group to enter, along with a giant banner that says, Old Chaos Forged. Stevius is standing next to you and goes, those are the troops of Duvur Shadowbasher. They got a real problem. The punk rock Guavesa, as it were, showing up here, not so much because they hate the Imperium or they're looking for a future. It's just they're doing something different, proving who they are. Don't care for them at all. The next gang showing up with the Mercs with Mouths title. No idea who the hell they are. Clearly, somebody died. Up next appears a new gang with the Emperor's Finest, a giant Aquila overhead. And Stevie looks at them and goes, oh no, the Emperor's Finest, run by Excella Rhodes. A real problem of a gang. As I've said, I owe her a lot of money, and that's not great.
God damn it.
And the fourth gang that appears have a giant banner that says Void Swallowers.
Oh.
Ooh. Don't know who that is. They must have got here today. He looks over at the Mercs with the mouse and goes, oh, Axel Kane. Okay, that makes sense. So Axel Kane must have taken over and renamed the unit. I guess Alma Ultima must have fallen in the Great Hunt.
Oh, wow.
All these different gangs are standing in position. You're seeing Guavesa with a variety of outfits. It seems like these are primarily mercenaries. You're not seeing Astra Militarum uniforms other than parts of them that seem to have been taken as trophies. It feels way more like Underhive gangs. Each of them is wearing a color that is kind of tied off on one arm. The Void Swallowers are yellow. The Mercs with the Mouths are red. The Emperor's Finest are blue. And the Old Chaos Forged are orange. You don't have those, but you're actually all dressed like Kroot, so it's pretty clear. It's Kroot and Stevius is the theme of this gang unto itself. There is space between all of you in this arena, and then in a brief moment, you see a fizzling haze that breaks away, and in the gaps between all of you at the edge of this space, you are seeing Tau warriors stepping forwards in smaller battle suits that are on the ground, stepping as if out of the air, as if out of nothing. And you are seeing warriors with Gatling cannons. They are in much thicker armor. It's like a miniature version of a battle suit with an intense head, and you're realizing they all had stealth fields active and were waiting for you here. If anyone had stepped out of line, the Firecast could have gotten involved. One of them in a slightly more elaborate suit, a little bit larger, a few more barrels on this giant Gatling cannon in his hand, steps forward to the center of the arena and reaches up, removing his helmet. And you see a Tau face. They're all kind of Tau. Can I get a perception from Morgan and from Damien?
24.
19.
This is not Shasso Vestro. This is clearly someone else. And you hear a voice from this Tau at the center say, I am Shas Frey Apex, leader of the stealth battlesuits. I am here to test which of you will be joining us on the hunt tomorrow. Clearly, we have 2 new gangs, the SFU and the Void Swallowers. And the moment you do a woo, there's just a cacophony of hoots and whistles from the Kroot that fills the space. And you hear Axel Kennedy say, it's not fair, they have Kroot. Because of the structure of this, we have more gangs and we need to keep this contest fair. The Void Swallowers,
newly off their ships, have not all received their electus and are not full Guavesa but asked to compete before they could take their oaths. We will permit this, but because of that, they will not have the right of choosing a contest. Our other gangs, as having been established, have competed multiple times and chosen the contests, which means they need to establish their value over newcomers, especially newcomers as powerful as a gang involving the Kroot. As such, the 4 human members of the SFU will each choose a contest. They will be matched randomly by a champion of another gang. 4 contests, one chosen by Brother Fortis, another by Sister Eunice, another by Brother Sanctus, and the 4th chosen by Stevius Funkhauser.
Of course.
So we're starting with 1 loss.
One loss, yeah. One in the bucket.
1 loss guaranteed.
Hey, he's very lucky.
If there
Hello,
is
Tamara.
the ultimate determination.
How are you doing today?
And he turns and gestures to the far end of the arena, and soaring out of the sky with screaming jets is
you
one of the battle suits.
stay underneath the
circling
tent
over. It comes down
a little while?
lands directly at the head of this arena, and you see the suit pull back, and stepping out of it is the most muscular Tau you have seen. This is a broad-shouldered, tall, almost like a boxer. Most of the Tau have just seemed squat. This seems like somebody who's fucking worked it. And he's standing there staring down, absolutely stern, just watching the proceedings. He's far enough away that you're not hearing him. He's not necessarily hearing what you're saying. He's just watching the potential of everything that's been here. Shasfrey Apex gestures the 4 of you forwards, and a small box appears in light in front of your gang, still well away from the others. Each of you may choose a contest. You will set the rules. They will apply to you as well as the other person. The other sides will choose their champion once they have heard the contest. You, Eunice, what is your contest?
I guess it's just gonna lean on what's good. It's Morgan is just sharpshooting.
The rules?
The one to shoot the most at the furthest distance wins. God, they're gonna have better guns than me. I'm gonna be fucked.
You got the skills to pay the bills, though.
I'll try.
You got this.
Excellent. Fortis, what is your
You're busy working?
Before responding, can I sense any other psychers among the Guavesa?
Roll me a warcraft.
I'm leveling up my mage on Octo WoW.
There are none.
Listening to
We'll look to
podcasts.
and sub-vocally will ask, there are no other witches among the Guavesa. Is warp manipulation permitted for my contest?
Yes.
And then out loud, he will he'll take his necklace off and kind of one of his necklaces off.
I think I know the one.
Yeah. And very delicately like fold it, just the string or the rope, and hand that over to Morgan and say, mine will be a contest of warp manipulation.
Well, that's not fair. We don't have any psychers. There's Axel Kane in the distance again.
I like Axel Kane a lot.
I don't entirely understand this contest, but it seems your opponents do. Understood. How do they demonstrate their warp manipulation?
Feats of supernatural.
In what way? What feat can you carry out, and how can we judge it? And how can we allow others the opportunity to do the same thing and have them compared? I mean, because there are no other psychers. If you just pick a thing you can do, they won't be able to do it.
I might just want to see if a cantrip here will be sufficiently weird. I'm thinking thin the veil.
Is that?
I think it's prestidigitation, where it's like you can cause.
So you can light a candle?
Yeah.
You could just say they need to light a candle from 30 feet away.
Well, actually, you can't create fire.
Well, then don't do that.
Yeah.
I tried to help.
Yeah.
They need to snuff out a candle from 30 feet away.
Blown so fucking hard.
They pass out.
They must cause tremors in the ground without the assistance of equipment.
And we will judge the impact of those tremors.
You should be able to feel them.
And whoever creates the greatest tremors is the best warp manipulator.
They should remain harmless. We're not looking to demolish your...
That is assumed.
Yes.
But if someone can make the most impactful tremors, they are the victor.
Yes.
Excellent. I don't understand the warp, but this is fine. Brother Sanctus, your contest.
A duel.
Oh.
One-on-one combat.
One-on-one combat.
I take all challengers.
This cannot be to the death,
Obviously.
to be clear.
Until one of us gives.
I am worried with your level of proficiency that this could lead to fatalities. I would require this duel to be unarmed.
An interesting wrinkle. I was just going to say we could put styrofoam on the swords or something, but an unarmed duel is...
You would allow us to dull your weapons?
Permanently?
We would need to make sure that this was effective. We could not have something slip and thus cause damage to your opponent.
Like mechanically, an unarmed duel. I don't know the rules for like fighting unarmed.
It's you just be making unarmed attacks.
Just making unarmed attacks. Like I'm trying to think. Do you have already dulled weapons we could just use? Like those sticks.
We do not specialize in close combat. We have ritual blades, but they are a hand length and will not be dealt for this purpose.
Then unarmed combat it will be.
And last but not least, Stevius.
No, Stevius, don't do it. Don't do it, Stevius.
I've been playing a lot lately with some pretty good people, so I'm going to say Regicide.
Yeah. Better than boxcars. It's good. That's better.
Card game.
My friends would prefer dice.
I like the dice game where Stevius has to roll boxcars and they have to get anything else.
Yeah. Oh, I've never lost it in my life.
I always roll boxcars.
All right, I need an initiative from each of you to figure out what order we're going to be doing these contests in.
7.
Okay.
17.
Whew. 18. We like to party.
Where's our boy Stevius?
We like
Stevius
to
got a
party.
15. So this is interesting because warp manipulation will be last. See, you'll have an idea of how you're doing. I think when you
By
get
that
towards the end
point,
of this.
Yeah.
Okay, we start with the sharpshooting. It's clearly laid out as they go through all of the rules that the other teams are just competing to beat your team. However, it spreads amongst them. If they get more victories, they will split up which gangs get to send however many members to the Grand Hunt. So you guys win, it's all you guys. You guys lose and they have more wins on the other side, then they can spread it around and they'll basically do a democratic process, but none of you get to go on the hunt. Up first is the sharpshooting. Morgan, you are going up against Axel Kane.
Oh, there we go.
This is the only one that made any sense to me. All these other contests sound insane. I'm not punching that man. This is not fair. They have Psyker and a whole bunch of crew.
Yes.
Well, where do you want to put it and choose your target distance?
All right. This is civilized mechanically.
Yes.
If I am shooting further out of range, is it disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay.
You get to choose the first range, and then he's got to match it. Like,
I see. Okay, let's do 120 feet.
I thought this was supposed to be civilized. Fine, you shoot first.
Okay. So at 120 feet, and I can use steady aim, a bonus action to give myself advantage on the attack. And I can't move afterwards.
You're going to roll. That's you. As you fire. I need you to take out your highest rolling dice.
I rolled the same exact dice.
Oh, well, then you got lucky.
Oh, shit.
He definitely tried to sneeze and throw you off.
Well, it's not. It's a 14 to hit.
A 14 to hit. That will hit at that range. So you make your shot even though he sneezed at you. Well.
After you.
Seems like you're pretty prepared. Now it's my turn. And he gets down with his hunting rifle. He gets into position. He's got like a long, ridiculous, droopy mustache and slick back hair and a ponytail. He's wearing almost the 40K equivalent of like a tuxedo. It's very strange to see this elaborate, wealthy man leading this team. You can tell that he inherited a gang by a lot of other people who were more capable, not making it to this point.
Yep.
All right, he's going to take his shot. Lines up and aims. I got to see if he could resist that. Can you roll
get
me?
I can play this game.
Well, this feels like performance, maybe, or what would you argue?
Yeah, I'll do performance.
I got an 8.
21.
Oh my.
Shut goes wide. Damn! So much for Axel Kane's chances of this.
It was
Curse
nice
you.
meeting you.
I hate you. I hate you. You're cheated. And he goes back to his gang. The first
Likewise.
round goes to Morgan's team.
Great job, Morgan.
What a how quick.
Yeah.
He missed the first shot.
I think I just think all right, next.
Her gun had significantly more range than his because I did have his stats. And I was like, you're real props for this guy. Okay. Up next, we have a one-on-one combat, unarmed. Solomon, you find yourself lining up against Duvor Shadowbasher of the old Chaos Forge. He's big.
tar en liten pause med WoW. Siden klokka er snart 11, jeg skal jo legge meg rundt 12, men så tror jeg jeg prøver litt på State of Decay 2.
Like this guy who's juicing a little bit roided up, and he looks at you and says,
Hvis jeg finner en streamer og spiller med, og i tillegg så...
Shit. Come on, little man.
Oh my god.
Like
Kriger min er helt ute kjøret.
Maybe I bit off a little more than I can chew.
I took my dress
Og jeg skal ha lang tur I morgen.
Oh.
Okay.
I had an Advil earlier. Is that anything?
Never heard of it.
Where are my stims? Damien, stim me.
and you get a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there's a ding. Can you roll me initiative?
Yeah, let's go.
Get in there.
Ooh. 19.
6. So you are striking first.
Yeah,
Duvor is big, but not maybe ready for this. You guys are 30 feet from each other. What do you do?
He will pop off his Peerless Athlete.
Okay.
Channel Divinity. So he gets advantage on athletics and acrobatics checks for an hour, and he can jump 15 feet in the air and 15 feet long.
Super.
I assume. What's it just says it adds 10 feet to my long and high jump. So what's a normal long and high
It's
jump?
going to be obscene.
Yeah,
I could look it up for you, but I don't know how much jumping you need to do.
Well, that's what he's going to do. He's going to take a incredibly fast first step, and he's going to jump, I assume, 15 feet in the air and try and land a Superman punch directly in this guy's face as fast as he can.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it. That's so crazy. I'll give you advantage on this first one.
And this is my plus just my strength modifier?
Yep.
Not my proficiency?
You get proficiency too. You're proficient at unarmed combat. You
Sure.
can punch.
Let's go. That is a 23.
That will hit.
Lovely.
Please roll. Your unarmed damage, which will be I think it's D4 plus your strength, which is 3 plus
Great.
3.
Love that. Love that.
Or you're proficient, so plus your proficiency, which will be another 2. So it'll be plus 5.
So 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
Straight to the nog.
a solid wallop. And he goes,
Oh, that's what we're doing. All right. My turn.
he's going to start swinging in on you. So he gets 2 punches that he's coming in. You're like
Rush again?
boxer, and
Really?
he's just one of the villains in Mike Tyson's Punch Out, just from above, just punching down at you.
Like that.
Those are both 18s.
They hit exactly.
Okay.
Son of a
Take 2 hits with those, which will do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage to you from massive punches from Duvor Shadowbasher.
My goodness.
You like the taste of them apples, little boy?
Oh, I think you guys would see someone got staggered.
Oh, man.
They go, oh, whoa. He'll like try and shake it off. Cut me. You gotta cut me.
Oh, I'm trying.
Yeah. Hey, Adrian.
Can I get on the comm bead with him?
You can comm
we
to him for sure.
Okay.
They're all out.
Focus, brother Sanctus. This is your opportunity to excel in your role.
He like will shake it off. You're right.
The hunt is tomorrow. You'll have rest. Give it everything.
Let's go. So Solomon will dump his lay of hands into himself. He'll like hold his face where he just got smucked, and a little bit of golden light bathes over him. And you go, oh Lord, Emperor be praised. And he'll collect himself again.
Yeah,
and
it's you touching your forehead while just blocking punches left and right with your forearms that are raining down on you.
Raining down. And then he will
pushing the elves to the brink of extinction. Led by the Death Knight Arthas, the Scourge destroyed the mystical Sunwell, severing the elves from the source of their magical power. Now, a broken people, the last bastion of their strength, Alathalas. Once abandoned and forgotten, it has been rebuilt and now serves as a home to countless refugees. Nevertheless, with no access to the Sunwell, the arcane addiction of the High Elves becomes a growing issue every day. More and more individuals turn to forbidden powers to quench their thirst. As a proud High Elf, it is now your duty to restore the former glory of your people and protect your newfound homeland. However, not all is as it seems, and the Regency Council's support for the Alliance may not be as unwavering as it appears.
Just wanted to make it priests. You can go back to the other guy. I can maybe log off in there. I guess it was not in.
Raining down, and then he will. Yeah, he's gonna come back. He's gonna do a little juke. Speaking of Mike Tyson's punch out, he'll kind of feint and dip and twist, and then he's gonna try and connect with the big uppercut.
I don't want to rain on your parade here, but I don't know if you're rolling with advantage anymore.
Oh, is it just
I'm so
that first
sorry.
one?
Just flat, yeah.
Sorry,
man.
Nope, I got excited. That's good to know. And when he uppercuts, he's going to jump 15 feet in the air. So it's going to be the Rock'em Sock'em Robot uppercut if he can do it. Oof.
Come on, give him the Shoryuken.
I've got Heroic Inspiration. It's a 7, so it would be a 12. I feel like a 12.
Tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah, you know what? Let's burn it. Let's burn it.
Great.
Try again.
Sorry, well, I think I'm gonna stop streaming now.
Get a new one.
It's getting late, so
I'm hucking stuff at you here.
I will see you guys tomorrow.
A 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Excellent.
Nice.
D4 plus 5.
D4 plus 5. And as he jumps into this
Have a nice day, Tamara.
soaring uppercut, he will also activate
See you later.
Okay.
Light of the Emperor.